All
right, you could definitely use the snowball this weekend,
Yeah.
as we will see heat indices probably approaching 100 or even exceeding 100. Now, we will see a few cooling showers, and we're to start with radar because we did have a few showers on radar. A couple of sprinkles here and there, even in the metro area. Got about 0.17 of an inch at Kenner. Had some earlier down the bayou, but those have wrapped up. Some fairly decent little cooling thunderstorms around Independence right now. Quite a bit of lightning, some heavy rainfall, nothing severe, but certainly welcomed as it does help to cool things off. Now, our model showing these showers coming to an end. So for the rest of the evening and night, drying out. We start off the day Saturday under mostly sunny skies. I think our rain chances tomorrow a little bit more isolated in nature, about a 20% chance, but they do start picking up as we head into Sunday. Sunday, not a washout, but maybe about a 30-40% chance for some showers, and then we start tapping into that tropical moisture. Monday, rain will likely get started early morning and be with us for much of the day. Now, not everyone seeing rain all day long, but definitely rain chances will be on the higher side. Plus, we'll have the chance for some isolated flooding. And all of that, again, is somewhat associated with our tropical system that is down in the Bay of Campeche. Still only be given a low percent chance of development. And the reason you see this kind of elongated area, again, this does not represent a track. It's just highlighting the area of where development is possible. And the reason that you've seen it kind of extended out is because as this feature does likely move inland over Mexico later tomorrow and into Sunday, it could try and reemerge back into the Gulf. Now, as I've said, one thing is this is a mid and upper level circulation. This is not down at the surface. If it's surface based, has a better chance of development. If it's in the more mid and upper levels, not as much. Plus, you've got wind shear and dry air. What will possibly happen is that as this little disturbance gets into Mexico, it then kind of becomes stuck for a couple of days, maybe going into Monday, Tuesday. Then at that time, we've got our upper trough. This is what is sending the front in, what will be the trigger for our rainfall early next week. And this upper trough may actually kind of pick up this low and start moving it back toward the northeast. What is interesting, though, is even as the Hurricane Center today has kind of indicated an elongated area of development, the model's now indicating this little disturbance might actually just stay inland. So if that's the case, we're not going to see anything form. If it is able to get drawn back into the Gulf, again, it has a chance, but that chance is also only at around 20%. So Sunday into Tuesday, it kind of gets stuck over northeast Mexico, and then Wednesday into Friday begins moving over Texas, and then maybe parts of Louisiana, but likely staying a little bit more to our north. The main issue for us is going to be looking at forward toward early next week with the front and all that tropical moisture and several rounds of heavy rainfall. Tomorrow and into Sunday, we stay relatively dry, no flooding issue, but by Monday, that risk does start shifting south, and we will likely see about 4 to 6 inches of rainfall fairly widespread. That would lead to some street flooding and something we'll have to watch for very carefully. Again, what we're watching is the heat this weekend, high of 92, yeah, but higher humidity, and that means heat indices exceeding 100. Then the flooding threat, and kind of third to all of those issues would be any tropical development. We do start drying out by later next week.